The world can't believe. Sheikh Hamdan's Queen Cost. The world holds its breath when whispers rise like heat above desert stone. Markets hum, screens glow, rumors travel faster than wind, and every eye turns toward a name carved in gold across the night. Sheikh Hamdan stands within the hush of legacy, where numbers try to measure wonder. Yet wonder refuses cages. It walks barefoot through halls of marble, carrying light on its shoulders. The cost is spoken softly, then louder, then sung by mouths that love astonishment. Some say the price is wealth. Others swear it is history bound in velvet pages. I see a balance sheet of time where patience and vision outweigh coins. The queen is not a thing to buy. She is a mirror lifted to the sky, reflecting a city learning how to dream again. Palms sway like witnesses. Towers listen as nights fill with stories of devotion. Craft of hands, discipline of heart, and courage of choice weave a crown unseen. The ledger misses the pulse, the silence before dawn, when resolve decides its worth. Children learn to count by stars, not sums. Elders nod, knowing that value grows roots beyond vaults. The world can't believe because belief asks for proof while love offers presence. Between them stands a woman shaped by grace and quiet strength. Her steps leave patterns of calm across loud days. Her smile settles markets more than figures. The price spoken is a shadow cast by lamps. The truth walks unpriced at noon. I hear the city breathe easier when names become stories and stories become bridges. From sea to sand, a promise travels not tagged or sold. It says, guard the future gently, honor the past bravely, and let beauty work quietly. The queen costs the courage to choose meaning over noise. She costs the patience to build slowly, the faith to trust tomorrow. In that accounting, the sum becomes clear. Priceless yet simple, like water finding its way home. The world can't believe because it counts with hands while hearts keep time. When the queen appears, she carries a quiet economy of hope, lifting lives without invoices, teaching eyes to see beyond tags and totals. Dubai listens and learns that wonder has weight, though scales deny it. The cost becomes a story told to children at dusk about how value chose us first. The night agrees and keeps the secret safe. Stars lean closer to listen. Roads soften their voices as footsteps pass with purpose. The wind carries no receipt, only direction. Every window becomes a witness. Every witness learns restraint. The queen moves like dawn, measured by change, not clocks. Her presence spends nothing, yet enriches all who stand near. The world can't believe, and so it stares until staring softens into listening. When listening begins, cost dissolves into care into commitment into continuity. This is the arithmetic of grace, where giving multiplies return without demand. In the end, the queen stands not counted but cherished, and the world learns again to believe, without proof trusting the unseen. Measure of worth, morning writes its lesson on clean. Streets, shop fronts open with humility, not hunger. The name remains a beacon, yet the light belongs to many hands joined in care. The queen costs attention, kindness, patience, vision, and trust, paid daily by choices made unseen. This ledger never closes. It passes forward quietly from breath to breath until the world remembers how to value life beyond numbers, beyond noise, beyond fear. And there at the center stands a promise kept gently by love and time together. The story continues without end because meaning renews itself each day. The world can't believe then. Slowly it learns to live the truth it wants. denied counting stars by heart and finding riches in care shared freely. This is the cost, the only one that lasts, the will to honor beauty with action and guard hope with patience always, until silence smiles and the city rests certain of its choice, certain of tomorrow, certain that value lives in care given now and always. The queen remains unpriced, and the world finally believes again in wonder, made real by love and time. The world learns to listen. The second breath of the story rises without noise. Morning walks slowly across the city. Windows open to light, not numbers. People pause to feel weight beyond gold. Value moves like air, present, unseen, necessary. Hamdan stands as a symbol, not a sum. His name echoes through streets built by patience. Every stone remembers intention. Every step remembers duty. The queen walks beside legacy, not behind it. She carries calm where crowds expect spectacle. Her silence teaches more than speeches. Eyes follow, not to count, but to understand. The world begins to unlearn its hunger for totals. It learns to sit with meaning. Markets open, but hearts open wider. Hands trade goods, yet souls trade trust. A city shaped by ambition softens into care. Care becomes the new currency. No vault can hold it. The queen does not shine to blind. She shines to guide. Her presence edits the noise, turns urgency into focus, turns excess into balance. Children ask different questions now. Not how much, but how long. Not how big, but how deep. Answers grow roots in them. Roots grow futures. The world once measured love in headlines. Now it measures it in continuity, in days that remain steady, in nights that rest without fear, in promises kept quietly. The cost once shouted fades into echo. What remains is impact. A woman who changes rooms by entering, a calm that steadies storms, a vision that refuses haste. Dubai listens like a student again, learning from silence, learning from restraint, learning that strength can whisper and still move mountains. Time itself seems to slow, not from weakness but respect, as if moments bow, allowing meaning to arrive fully, without interruption. The queen belongs to no ledger. She belongs to the future. Her worth compounds through influence, through example, through presence. The world watches, then follows. Because imitation is belief in motion. Because inspiration needs no invoice. Because beauty explained loses power. But beauty lived multiplies. This part of the story has no climax, only continuation. A long, steady line of intention, drawn through days, through choices. The queen teaches that cost is commitment, paid daily with attention, with empathy, with courage, with restraint. Hamdan does not defend the price. He transcends it. By standing within purpose, by honoring partnership, by choosing meaning over reaction, the world begins to speak differently, with softer words, with slower breath, with wiser eyes, listening before declaring. Even critics lower their voices, because certainty dissolves in grace, because judgment weakens near authenticity, because truth needs no armor, only time. This is the second movement, not louder but deeper. Not dramatic, but lasting. A lesson unfolding. Without end, the queen continues forward, unpriced, unchallenged, uncontained. And the world continues behind her, learning slowly how to believe again. The story settles into quiet certainty. No crowd gathers, yet everything aligns. Days move with purpose, not pressure. Nights rest without calculation. The Queen stands as continuity, not a moment but a direction. Her presence threads days together, turning choice into character. What once shocked now steadies. The word cost loses its edge. Meaning replaces measure. Care replaces count. Hamdan walks within legacy, not weighed by it. Guided by responsibility, anchored in time. The city reflects their rhythm, balanced, patient, aware, progress without panic, growth without noise. People stop chasing proof. They start living truth. Value breathes in daily acts, in listening, in restraint. The Queen teaches by being, not by display. Her strength is consistency. Her power is calm. The world no longer asks how much, it asks how well, how gently, how long. This is the final movement. Not an ending, but a root, planted deep in intention, growing forward. Silence now feels rich, because it holds understanding. The lesson remains simple. What lasts cannot be priced. The Queen remains uncounted, unbought, unbroken, and the world carries on, wiser, quieter, certain at last. Time no longer circles the question. It walks beyond it, leaving echoes behind. The Queen remains a steady light, not bright for attention, bright for direction. Hamdan chooses tomorrow with care, each step deliberate, each silence intentional. The city breathes in rhythm, with patience, with trust. Value lives in continuity, in hands joined, in futures protected. The shock has faded into wisdom. Numbers fall quiet. Meaning stands. What endures now is simple. Presence, purpose, peace. The world moves forward, carrying the lesson gently that true worth needs no price.